mark his 1 year in office. It started since Sunday in Lagos, where a lot of activities are being inaugurated.
Our conference on the Nigerian Bar Association in 2023. Barely a month in office, I was sworn in with the Minister of State, 21st of August, 2023. Then between that time and September, we had the annual bar conference. And it was at that conference, Mr. President said, our dear chief host, our landlord, I want to ride on the metro line. Do not give me land. All I want is to ride on the metro line. Which means Your Excellency knows that there exists of a metro line. But why do you say you want to ride on it? Because it was not operational. And that was why you said you want to ride on it. If it was operational, you wouldn't have given that directive, because it was not operational, and you gave a marching order that we must make it to be operational for the interest of the residents of Abuja. Thereafter, Mr. President, we came back because it was that directive that spurred us to action. We never knew that this was the situation. And when we came back, we had to ask the Transport Secretariat what happened that the metro line was not in use. And they said it was commissioned around 2017, 2018. And one of the things that inhibited the operation was that how could you have built train stations without access roads? Take for example, if I'm living in Idu and I want to use Idu station, how do I go to Idu station? There's no road to Idu station. So there's no way people could have access to the train station. And that was why the issue of becoming operational was not there. And so when he said he wanted to ride on the train station, we came back and we now said, look, what are we going to do? We called the executive secretary of FCDA and said, look, the president has directed that he wants to ride on this train station. And we calculated from that period till he had 1 year in office, how many months? There are about 9 months. And we said, is it possible that we can actualize this assignment within 9 months? Of course, Mr. President, the contract for the rehabilitation of this railway was given in 2018. And it was awarded at the cost of $30 billion. And that was not paid. It was a directive that we had to plead with the central bank, plead with the Minister of Finance and the Accountant General. They all came together to say, look, support us. This is the directive Mr. President has given. And I can tell you that the Governor of Central Bank and his team did everything and paid that money to CCECC. So I want to, with your kind permission, ask the Governor of Central Bank and his team to take a bow. Thank you very much. The Minister of Finance to also take a bow. And the Accountant General of the Federation to also take a bow. Without their support, it wouldn't have been possible. Having finished paying that, now what do we do with the roads? The cost of those roads was 7 lots, cost us 21.4 billion naira. As I speak to you today, all those roads are completed. Car parks for people to use to the various train stations. So what we're doing today is not that we are commissioning metro. No. And people, because I have heard people say that this has been commissioned before. What was commissioned is the metro station, not the operational. Because you can't have a train station when it is not in use. So it was a directive. That is why we are here today. The last government awarded to CCECC to train those who will operate these trains at the cost of $128 million to train our people for 29 months. So we came back and will call the company. It is like you want to sabotage the business of this metro line. Where are we going to get $128 million? Which people are you trading? Are you trading all of them in China or where? Your Excellency, we sat down with them and said, no, it's not possible. We renegotiated with them. Today, they brought it down to $75 million, which means we have saved not less than $50 million. 128 approved by Federal Executive Council in the last administration. For me, today is the happiest day. We are talking about the New Hope agenda. What is the New Hope agenda? Giving back hope to the people. That's what it means. So it is a reality. What you are saying today is a reality. People will not be happy that I can come to the city and go back. Those who want to watch football match will take the train down to the next train station, walk down to the Moshood Abiola Stadium, finish the match, go back to the train station, and go back to their houses. So when people talk about the New Hope, it's as if it is just mere talk. It's a reality. I want to use Abuja to showcase that the New Hope agenda is real, is working, and is practical. So, Mr. President, this is part of promise made and promise fulfilled. On this note, I invite you to please talk to us and flag up the commercial operation of this. Thank you, and God bless you.
Please, have your seat.
The Vice President, Hashim Shettima, the Senate President, and the Speaker, House of Representatives, the Chief Justice of the Federation, Deputy Senate President, Deputy Speaker, House of Reps, President of the Court of Appeal, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Honorable Ministers, here present, the Governor of Central Bank and his team, members of the Cabinet, have had the Honorable Minister of FCT going tribute to teamship, your collaboration, cooperation, and assistance to make today a reality. To the Royal Fathers, the service chiefs, senior government officials, I say thank you very much. Today marks the milestone of our march towards enduring progress as a country, most especially in Abuja capital, Federal Capital Territory. As we gather here to commemorate the 4th anniversary of my administration, we are also celebrating the fruit of collaboration, dedication, progress, and foresightedness. It is my immense pride and gratitude that I stand before you to flag off the relaunch of commercial operation of the Abuja Mass Transit Rail Program, known commonly as Abuja Metro. The Abuja Metro was inherited by my administration from my predecessor. It was first commissioned in 2018 for public use, but this is not to be. COVID-19 struck. The train service was abandoned, vandalized then. Disused and abused. When we came to office, in my desire to have a functional and flourishing federal capital with efficient public infrastructure and transportation, I will serve the people who live and work within the city and the surrounding communities. I made a request, a public request, and a challenge to Wike. Today, then I did not know that it will be able to deliver this project on time. I said, don't give me land. Mr. Landlord, give me the assurance that I will be able to ride on the metro line. He laughed, nodded his head. I am very proud that today you deliver on that promise. Now, if you give me land, you have fulfilled your promise. The commencement of this project is a dream come true for all of us. Am I ever not surprised, given the track record of the minister? This accomplishment by FCT administration is a demonstration of serious commitment to value the charter that we all should embrace in this country. Mr. Project, I say thank you very much to you and your team. In keeping with the ideals of the Renew Hope agenda, you have, with your team, demonstrated unusual capacity to really include people. Thank you very much once again. The huge investment that you've saved and you've put on this project is there for the people to remember. Transportation, it gives you hope and access to the various individuals and organizations. But here we are, At the last review, the access roads to the various stations of the route is not being done. But today, we are proudly saying you are truly serving the nation. And that is part of a critical element of our new national anthem adopted. It's all about service. You are proud to serve your motherland. Thank you. Abuja Light Rail Metro stands as a symbol of progress, connectivity, inclusivity. It signifies our determination to modernize our transportation infrastructure, reduce traffic congestion in the city, and enhance accessibility to all residents, be it visitors within and outside Abuja. Today, what we have in the Federal Capital Territory is another piece of evidence that we are a government that delivers on promises. I observe keenly other milestones that this administration have achieved, especially in the areas of social services and other public utilities. Our dear landlord and esteemed, I heard you saying 2 months free ride. I appeal to you to make it till the end of the year. Free ride. Since today you are not going to charge me, thank you, give the people hope and reasons to celebrate. Thank you very much for listening.
His Excellency has gifted us more free rides. We thank you, sir. A round of applause for His Excellency. Thank you so very much. Only the front row will be here to cut the tape. His Excellency, Mr. President, will return to his seat after now, and then all of us will go to the train and wait for him.
Of God, and the visible commitment to the service of our people. The commercial operation of the metro line is hereby declared operational.
His Excellency has flagged off the commencement of commercial use of the Abuja Light Rail. We congratulate the Minister of the FCT and his Minister of State. All those in the front row will return to their seats. In the front row will return to their seats and keep Mr. President company. And then we will invite all others to return to the train, and I will call you in batches. At this point, I would like to crave the indulgence of Mr. President, the Vice President, and all those in the first row to take the national anthem now. Mr. President will remain seated, and I will invite every other person to go to the train, and then he will join. Your Excellency, Mr. President, sir, the national anthem. Thank you very much, Brigade of Guards. We may be seated now. Mr. President will be seated, and all those in the front row will be seated. Here is the list of those accompanying Mr. President in batches. I'd like to start straight away with the leadership of the National Assembly. The leadership of the National Assembly. Everybody in the front row will remain seated and keep Mr. President company. Your Excellency, Mr. Vice President, sir. The leadership of the Senate. The leadership of the House of Representatives. This is to include the Senator representing FCT, Chairman House Committee FCT, the House of Representatives member representing FCT, Chairman House Committee FCT. We're also inviting the top-level members of the judiciary. We're also inviting all members of the Federal Executive Council. We're also inviting the president of the NBA. We're also inviting to join the representative of the honor of Abuja. We're also inviting the Chief of Defense Staff, representatives of the Service Chiefs, Inspector General of Police. We're also inviting DG DMO. We're also inviting DG SSS. We're also inviting the Accountant General of the Federation, the representative of the Sultan of Sokoto, the representative of the President of Khan, FCT Area Council Chairman, Captains of Industry, representative of Alhaji Aliko Dangote, Tony Elumelu, Alhaji Abdul Samad, Mr. Jim Ovia, Sir Emeka Ofo, Mr. Wale Tinubu, and Mr. Femi Otedola. members of the Diplomatic Corps, His Excellency Mr. Salim Saeed Aishamsi, Ambassador of the United Arab Emirates, representative of the High Commissioner of the United Kingdom, representative of the Ambassador of Italy, representative of the Ambassador of the United States, representative of the Ambassador of China. We are also inviting the National Chairman, All Progressive Congress. We're inviting Honorable Chidi Amadi, Chief of Staff to the Honorable Minister, Dr. Emeka Eze, Chairman, FCT Civil Service Commission, Dr. Udo Atang, Head of FCT Civil Service, Engineer Shehu Ahmad, Executive Secretary, FCDA, Management of CCECC, Nigeria Limited, Jason Zhang, Chairman, Managing Director, Deputy Managing Director, Executive Director, Managing Director, Messrs. Nexant Consulting Limited. Please make your way to the train if I have mentioned your name, and Mr. President will join you shortly. The rest of us will please remain seated. Please remain seated. Thank you very much. Remember that only State House cameramen and State House reporters can join in the train. Would like to thank Mr. President for his patience. As soon as this place is cleared, we will invite the Commander-in-Chief and the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria along.
We're supposed to take their shot now.
And if the central bank governor is in the room, please, he should make his way quickly. He has already left. Thank you very much. At this time, I'd like to invite His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as he makes his way for the train ride to the airport. Your Excellency, the Vice President, it's always good to see you, sir.
because I'm streaming live. Yes, sir.
I will give you. Yes, please. Even if I don't have a light rail train souvenir, we can have this as a gift. We were here when the light rail came. We were seen. I'm present.
is a personal message, not just for Wike, for Nigeria as a whole. It has been over time, over a decade, that we Nigerians
We're crossing over back to Akwa Ibom State for the account of stewardship of Governor Umo Eno. We're crossing over to Akwa Ibom for the activities marking the one-year anniversary of Governor Umo Eno and his account of stewardship.
We're going to take the presentation of the awards to the Arise ambassadors. And when we are done with the presentation, Your Excellency, we will listen to Mr. Exto and Harry's song. But I want to give a little foundation for the item we want to take now. For those